Hey friends, welcome to Jersey Concept Friday. It's Neil here from Post to Post. Hope you guys are having a great day. I have something very special for you coming from a designer named Trey, and he has come up with what he thinks, possibly, the Fanatics version of the entire league is going to look like next year, 2024-2025 season. I have no idea what we're going to look at. This is a reaction video, as you guys know, as we do every single Friday. So I'm very curious to see his vision here. So let's jump in, and I believe this is his own template as well, he did mention. So let's start off with the first one, which is going to be Anaheim. Are we in for a treat, or are we in for some severe criticism? Let's go. Trey, you are in the hot seat right now. Well, what you got for us? You got Anaheim. Okay, so the Fanatics logo is there on the neck. So one thing I noticed here is that the neck is in the style of a Winter Classic, and it's more of a sweater look than a jersey look. You can call it however you want. Some people just always say sweaters. Some people say jerseys. To me, it's about the collar. So, for example, what I'm wearing is a jersey. If I was wearing the 2019 Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic, it would have a neck like this, where it's more of a sweater material and a sweater design. To me, that's a sweater. This is a jersey. You can have your own definition. But as I go through this, I will say that looks like more of a sweater collar than an actual jersey collar. I don't mind that. I think that's an okay decision. In terms of the design, though, that is a bold move to bring the shoulders down so far that you are allowing like a design right here. I think, would that conflict with the C? Like there would be so much weight on that side of the jersey with the C and the A. I don't necessarily hate it. It's just a little bit different. It's also quite big to have up there. Obviously, the primary logo is the biggest thing on the jersey, which it should be, but it's still a little bit distracting up there. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just a little bit different. What I do love, though, is the colors. The colors here are amazing, I think, on home and away. A very symmetrical striping pattern. Interesting start, for sure. Interesting start. Let's keep going. Arizona. Okay, so we got home and away before, and this one is just one jersey. So maybe I couldn't predict that the Arizona Coyotes would just wear this jersey all year long. So I don't know. I don't know how many jerseys we're going to have by the end of this. But anyway, this is our third jersey, second team. So he's taken a bit of play on that original jersey, or one of the original jerseys back in the day, which is now turned into a reverse retro 1.0 and 2.0. And the gradient is very nice. I like the bottom. That would be a sublimation print. The purple stands out nicely on the burnt orange and red. The logo, so we've got, it's kind of cool actually. It's the Roadkill Coyote, which is on a jersey from the maybe late 2000s, mid to late 2000s, converted into a Kachina Roadkill Coyote. It looks pretty decent. I think it looks better than the original, but yeah, it's a good jersey. It's a good jersey. Next, okay, what's happening here? Boston versus Montreal Winter Classic. Okay, so two teams here. Now, the Boston jersey is very similar to their current, I shouldn't say current, I almost said current reverse retro, but the original reverse retro, which is the 1.0, where it's yellow. You got a bit of black in there, but the logo on the front isn't, their current logo. It's the more classic style. I don't know what's happening in the shoulders, though. Like, why does that white stop? I think that's throwing me off a little bit. I would just continue that entire horizontal stripe all the way over. Now, the Montreal jersey, this one is pretty cool, actually. Now, I'm not typically a fan of, I say this, literally wearing a jersey that has the name of the city on the front of it. So maybe I shouldn't be critical, but in general, I don't typically like jerseys like that and like this. I will say this is very comfortable to wear, though. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite jerseys in my collection. But here, I actually do like it on the Montreal Canadiens jersey. He also has the Globe logo and then one of the original logos on the arm, which dates back to the 2016, possibly Winter Classic between these two teams, because I believe Montreal used at least the Globe logo on the arm. Back there hanging up. So this is a bit of a rematch, I guess. I would say that even like on paper, the Boston one would be my favorite, but now seeing them, I really like the Montreal one. And Montreal, I'm very critical of. I like the numbers on the shoulders. I even like the stripes on the front of the shoulders. Yeah, that's actually a really nice Montreal jersey. Next, the Buffalo Sabres. Well, this is just a combination between the goat head jersey and their current brand. I've seen like literally hundreds of concepts exactly like this. That's not an insult towards Trey or anyone who designs one like this. it's kind of a compliment because it's the most logical kind of design. Now, this also looks a little bit like a reverse retro, which is fine as well. But yeah, good stuff. I like this one. Next, Calgary. Okay, so I do like the Canadian flag on the shoulder as well as the provincial Alberta flag on there. I think that was a mistake for them to take it off their jerseys. It was a very unique touch in the NHL, so I really like that. So it's nice to see it back on there, even though it is a little bit distracting. I don't love the gradient coming off the fire at the bottom of the jersey, though. Maybe just a little bit too much. Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much. It's an okay concept, but not my favorite. Oh, what is happening here? Carolina versus the New York Islanders Stadium Series matchup. What the heck is this? Okay, so I've just been sitting here kind of dissecting this here a little bit, so there'll be a cut in the video there for sure, but I'm surprised at how much I like the Carolina front. It is all over the place. It's not symmetrical. The colors aren't balanced because one is very heavy red on the right and black on the left, or opposite, depending on if we're wearing it or not. And it's just like there's a movement to it, which is distracting in itself, but I really like it. I think it's incredibly unique, and I think it would be a very interesting Stadium Series jersey. I'm actually surprised at how much I like it, because it is so different. However, with that said, I do not like the back of the jersey, and I'm specifically referring to the way that the number is done. It says 23 instead of actually, the number 2 and 3. I don't love the name on the bottom of the jersey either. I think I like tradition more so than innovation when it comes to that. So I would prefer to have the nameplate at the top of the jersey and then in a regular number. In terms of the Islanders jersey, it's okay on the front. Again, same criticism as the back for the Carolina one. As critical as I am on some of the things in this jersey, this is what I love. I love when designers take risks and think outside the box. This is the bread and butter of the community. This is the stuff that we need to see as jersey lovers. Whether we like it or whether we hate it, it's amazing to see new work like this. So I really appreciate that. Moving on. Columbus, home and away. Okay, I like the shoulder patch logo. That's amazing. The way that the nameplate is done on the back is actually fantastic. I really like that a lot. I don't know if it would be a sublimation print or not, but I do like it. I find that the logo on the home or dark jersey gets a little bit muddy with that star in the background. It's way better on the away jersey. Overall, I would say this is pretty good. Next, Chicago Blackhawks in green, black, yellow, and red. It feels a little military, actually. I like it. I do like this. You know what? I'm not sure there's anything about this that I would change. The primary logo looks like a shoulder patch, but it doesn't look that bad. I think this would be an awesome uniform. I actually like this a lot. It says St. Patrick's Day jersey on the bottom, but event or not, I think you could wear this long term. And by long term, I mean an alternate. Okay, let's continue. Colorado. I'm not gonna have much to say here other than I like it. This looks very similar to a lot of concepts that we look at on the channel from the community. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Next, the Mooterus, away version of the Mooterus. This is a no-brainer. I would love to see this. I really like the kind of blacked out version of the shoulder patch on there, or the version of that logo rather, as a shoulder patch. I think that is very good. I'm very, very pleased with that actually. It looks amazing on the white. Great decision by making the neck black. That comes down to a balance. You got that black stripe at the bottom, which is almost the same thickness as the neck here. So you're getting a lot of vertical color balance there, which is amazing. Also making the Fanatics logo green, 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 again with the balance. So great balance here for this one. Wow. Okay, Detroit. So I thought this one, we memed on this one a little bit. I like the back, actually. I like the yellow. I don't think I should, but I do like the back. The front ain't it for me. Is that a house cat? Is it a lion? Is it a tiger? Is it a marmoset? Is it a warm turtle? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. It's creeping me out. I do know that much. This would probably be a pass overall. You know what? This, actually, I like it on that really, really light gray. It's got such great complementary balance in terms of color. The orange and the blue are always going to look good together. but just changing it from white to a bit of a gray or a silver. I really like this a lot, actually. This looks really good. I wouldn't change anything. Next, the Florida Panthers alternate. I would say no bueno on this based on the fact that you're stealing it right from the Golden Knights. It's an okay jersey design, but the gold is just, I think that has to be Vegas's thing. So I'll pass on this one. Next, the LA Kings. Nice to see an amalgamation of a couple of jerseys here. Yes, we've got that early 2000s jersey with the late 80s, early 90s jersey. The colors are there. You know what? This is pretty nice. I do like this. I don't think there's anything I'd change about this. This is good. Next, the Minnesota Wild. I know why the logo is the way that it is on the home jersey. Flip the M upside down for Minnesota, you get a W, W for Wild. I understand it. I just don't like it. I think most people will like it. I think I'll probably be in the minority. Personal preference, I don't like it. I would just keep the M on the both. With that said, there is not a single thing that I would change about anything else on either of these jerseys. The decision to make the shoulder patch be red as the primary is just a wonderful decision. I really like that. And also to invert that on the green on the away jersey, again, perfect decision there. The stylization of the numbers, choosing those, excellent. I like this a lot. I would just flip the home logo. Next, the Devils. Okay, so we've got some green back into the brand here a little bit, which reaches back into early 80s, 1982, if I'm not mistaken. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay. There's nothing here that's crazy, amazing. It's nice to have a black alternate, I guess, but yeah, that's good. Next, Nashville Predators. Nashville Predators alternate jersey. So I guess this is a bit of a combination between possibly the home jersey and the Stadium Series jersey. I think you lose the logo a little bit with the backing stripe being the same color. I do like the numbers, though. The blue numbers on the arms look good. Numbers on the back look okay. I think it's better than any jersey they have now. I'll say that. Next, on the silver, kind of like that Edmonton one. You just throw some silver on there or some gray. This looks really good. I love the shoulder patch. Again, nothing I would change. Excellent job on this one. I really like this. This would be a fantastic uniform. Next, the Flyers. Okay, so Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia. Wait, what? Okay. Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia Winter Classic. Philadelphia home and away jerseys. I'm confused. So this is a callback to the Philadelphia Quakers, which, if I'm not mistaken, eventually turned into the Pittsburgh Pirates, or the other way around? I can't remember. Either way, I don't understand the Pittsburgh versus Philadelphia Winter Classic because they both say Flyers. So either way, I like them both. I will say that. Not my favorite Flyers jerseys that I've seen, but I do like them. Okay. This makes more sense in a way because it says Winter Classic, but you can't wear two jerseys in Winter Classic. But I do like this a lot. I think that the home jersey is excellent. I think the away is better. Typically, I like darker jerseys more than white jerseys, but I think the logo looks better on the away jersey, on the white jersey. Yeah, excellent. Great job on a lot of these, Trey. Wow. Seattle Kraken Winter Classic. How many Winter Classics are in this year, Trey? Oh my goodness, this is the third one, I think. Montreal, Boston, and then Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and now we got Vancouver and Seattle. Well, I think that this is pretty aggressive for a Winter Classic. Stadium Series, okay, you have my attention. Winter Classic, I'm not sure. But it does say home and away jersey at the bottom there. So again, confusion. But having the eye here in the abyss of the dark blue in the shoulders is a incredible decision. It looks a little silly, but it is so different and so innovative that I really appreciate that. Also having the logo almost reach out of the stripe on the bottom and come out of the depths of the water, the top of the water, to create, a tentacle coming out or the logo coming out. Again, brilliant. Not sold on all the coloring here on either jersey, but yeah, really, really cool concepts. Next is the San Jose Sharks. Very retro in a way. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I like it more than I dislike it. I guess I'll say that. It is I like to see a uniform of this for sure. Next, the St. Louis Blues. This one would personally be a miss for me. It is a little bit too aggressive. It goes a little bit too hard, and it's very distracting. But I suspect there will be St. Louis fans watching at home that will like this. Moving on, the Tampa Bay Light, absolutely, 100%, without doubt. Incredible arms, the reintroduction of black into the brand, which I guess they technically just kind of did with their new alternate. We'll talk about that soon on the channel. But yeah, excellent jersey design here overall. Fantastic. Yep, wouldn't change a thing. Next, another Winter Classic. Okay, so a little bit of small criticism here. I don't believe there's ever been a Winter Classic involving 2 Canadian teams. That is reserved for the Heritage Classic. So this would technically be a Heritage Classic, not a Winter Classic, if I'm not mistaken. With that said, these jerseys are amazing. I am going to be a little bit more critical of the Ottawa one versus the Toronto one. But that Toronto jersey is unbelievable. That is one of the best Toronto jerseys I have ever seen in my life. I love it. I love it. I love that it's outlined in red. It just gives it a little bit of pop. It gives it a little bit of life and separation from the jersey, from the backing color. Fantastic. I love the off-white, the decision to go to off-white as well. That would be such a good uniform. I would buy that jersey for sure. Ottawa, also a very nice jersey. I don't know what's going on with that shoulder patch. It looks like a dancing fairy thing, which is fine. I just don't know what it is, basically. The actual jersey is a reach into the late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. We saw that design language in the Reverse Retro 2.0, and it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. If you came out with this jersey now, you'd be like, what the heck is this? This is ridiculous. But it just plays into the nostalgia factor, so it's acceptable, and it is nice. Okay, so here's the Vancouver jersey that we saw with a potential matchup against the Seattle Kraken from earlier. Now this is a possible Winter Classic jersey. Just a simple V on the front, nice striping, really nice colors. I would support this brand change. Even though I like the Orca, I like the skate, this is also nice. Okay, well, we have the exact same jersey, well, not the exact same jersey, but we have another jersey with a V on the front and a radial gradient in the background. I'm going to say ain't happening for the gradient. That's going to be a miss for me. Specifically on the numbers. I don't mind it on the logo too much on the front, but on the numbers, I don't like it. The shoulders is a little awkward, I think, maybe. I think if you just had the shoulders black and just had a really nice, like, kind of intimidating dark uniform or dark jersey, it would work a lot better than having those, the shoulders designed like that. Just a little bit gimmicky, I think, on the shoulders there. Next, absolutely. The Winnipeg Jets. That is fantastic. I like both. I really like the home jersey. That is amazing. That is one of the best Winnipeg jerseys I think I've ever seen. I really like that a lot, and the away as well. Again, nothing I'd change. Washington. Oh, these are nice too, actually. Very aggressive. There's a lot going on. You've got the W on the shoulder. You've got the stars on the arms, the numbers, the logo, everything. Lots of striping. I do like it, though. I think this is one of the better Washington Capitals concepts that I've seen. Collection. It's good. And that was the last one. Man, there's so many good ones in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick a favorite easily. I'm just cycling back through right now. We'll give a couple of shoutouts. I'll give a shout out to the Montreal Canadiens one because I think that it's really difficult to make me like a Montreal Canadiens jersey, especially one that's so different than what they currently use. So, and on paper, again, I wouldn't like that, but seeing it, I think it's just different. It just works. Another shout out to the Chicago one. We'll do that. That one's kind of neat. I think that was pretty cool. Nice to see. I can't remember which team I said was my favorite last week. I feel like it might have been Toronto, if not the week before. But I have to give it to the Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. I love the decision of the off-white. I love the decision of the red. It feels very classic. It feels very Toronto. They did use it red also in one of their old school logos, so it's nice to see that just pulled back in here a little bit. And I think it will look incredible as a uniform. So big fan of that. And honestly, there's so many amazing jerseys in this entire lot. I don't think Fanatics is going to hit it out of the park like Trey did here, but I wish them all the best. And of course, we'll talk about it on the channel in the next coming months and into next season, obviously. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite concept that you saw in this one. I'm sure Trey's going to want to see the comments as well. So yeah, would love to hear your opinion down below. And a round of applause for the template that he used. It's his own template, so that's awesome to see as well. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. That definitely helps me a lot. And of course, if you're new and you want to see more videos like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button, joining the team here, and we'll see you next week for a video just like this. But before that, you're going to get some other videos from me in the next couple of days and next week. So we'll talk to you then. Adios.